I have no idea if this is true. This fucking ring light drives me insane. Okay, so today's video, we are reacting with Hindsight, the first of many Jeffree Star series by Shane Dawson. So this is like a 40-minute video, so I have no clue if I'm going to be able to do the whole of this video because I don't even think my camera has enough film for this, but we'll try.
Hey everyone, it's Jeffree Star, and since everyone thinks I'm a self-centered asshole, you should too.
Well, that's one way to start the video.
You want me to spill the real tea right now? You want me to keep it really real?
Today is such a terrifying day for me. The last time I switched lives with somebody, it was one of my best friends, Trisha Paytas, so...
That's interesting considering, first of all, Jeffree's now your new best friend, and also the extreme blowout between Trisha and Shane.
My issue, and I told Shane when he did contact me on Saturday, he only contacted me after I started mentioning him and Rylan on TikTok, praising Jeffree, him lying about his friendship with Jeffree last year, and all of a sudden now he's like, he was the only one that was there for me. Of course he was the only one that was there for you. You both did really messed up shit.
Wow, it was unparalleled, really.
Because I'm going to be switching lives with Jeffree Star, who I am terrified of.
Of things we know.
Wake the f up.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest in this. I don't think I'm the only person who's guilty, I guess, of this. I used to be a fan of Jeffree Star. I didn't know him during the MySpace days. I was actually shocked. I've mentioned this before, that the only reason I knew of him in those kind of days was because he was in a couple of music videos. I remember him being in Good Charlotte video. I remember him being in an Aiden video. So I'd seen him a couple of times, but I didn't know who he was, didn't know his name. I just thought he was a like MySpace model who had a shitload of tattoos and was alternative. It was only when Jeffree came to YouTube that I knew who Jeffree was. And sue me, Jeffree used to make really entertaining videos. So I got into his videos, I got into his makeup line, I supported his channel because I didn't know about all of the racist shit from a long time ago. I didn't know about the, you know, shouting the N-word at people. I stopped watching Jeffree around the same time I stopped watching Shane Dawson. Obviously everything came out. There was just a lot of shit around that time. So knew of Jeffree Star at this point. I was one of the millions, 52 million people who watched this series and who watched it multiple times. So I already had my thoughts on Jeffree Star at the time, and now I have completely differing thoughts. This is why this series is so interesting, because I haven't watched this series since being a Jeffree and Shane fan.
Now listen, I love Jeffree, I love his videos. I think he's so interesting and weird and not afraid to be shady.
If a bitch don't want to show respect, you got to go. See ya!
That's pretty rich of Jeffree to turn around and talk about respect. That's the pot calling the kettle black.
And rich.
The grand total is $59,268.
There's a button here where, voila.
Like,
God, I miss Nate. In some ways, I feel like he grounded Shane. Nate seemed like a super chill dude, but actually I don't know how much he grounded Jeffree because Jeffree was apparently still saying a lot of shady shit in the background, so probably not. But he still seemed like a really cool dude. I like Nate.
so rich that I don't understand how it happened. So rich that a drone just follows him.
We're really doing this stupidity. Jeffree Star is rich because he made a lot of good decisions. Like, he invested in himself. Like, he's always been a huge makeup enthusiast. Therefore, he invested, apparently, his last $4,000, or some people have said it's actually $2,000, or however much. He invested the last few thousand that he had into himself. He had help. Like, I do get pissed off with the fact that he's like, I did it all on my own. Firstly, he had help. There's like a whole other guy that has like shared ownership of Jeffree Star and has the whole time or something. I remember Aliza talking about it. But also, can we just talk about the fact that he got a leg up and help for even just his logo? Because Kat Von D, everyone likes to hate Kat Von D, and don't get me wrong, I don't agree with everything she's ever done or said, but what I'm saying is you really can't fuck around with the fact that she literally introduced him to the person that created the logo for his company that he's used for fucking years.
Okay, I can help you with mood boards, which I did. I just can't do your artwork for you. You know, it's something that I keep really exclusive to my makeup line. And so I said, hey, look, I'm not going to draw the artwork for your makeup line, but I have a guy who's really great and show you what VJ had originally drawn for Jeffree. I mean, he drew him a bunch of logos. Hopefully you guys can see from my phone, but like, you can see like different variations of the star, And then like if you like zoom in on this one in particular, where you see it was a J and then an S.
He never paid at the time. So he had help, he had support from whether it was friends or family or, you know, introductions and all this sort of stuff. And also Kat Von D even spoke about the fact that she helped him get introductions to makeup labs and stuff before he had his own, from what I remember. So again, like that always made me go, oh, I don't know, Jeffree, I don't know. But then everyone sort of forgot about it and just carried on. So the reason Jeffree's rich is because he made a lot of good decisions. He invested in makeup when makeup was about to boom. That made him a shitload of money. He also, I'm pretty sure, has invested. So he invests in buying, he's bought like property. I don't know if he still has them. I know he had at the time, he had like an apartment in New York, for example. A property is a very, very frugal market. Hence why lots of people tend to buy all the fucking places up so people like me cannot buy a house. That is one of the reasons to why he is so successful. And a drone doesn't follow him around. Drones aren't that expensive. For someone like Jeffree, they're a few $100s and you can get some really good drone footage for YouTube videos. So it's not that impressive. It is impressive to look at for sure, but for someone who has as much money as him, it's not like a fucking helicopter flying around like what people used to have to do. Things like Top Gear to get the actual drone-esque footage. Now you can just spend $100. But anyway.
But I also know that he is one of the most controversial YouTubers of all time.
Says the person who wanked off to a fucking photo of a 13-year-old.
Oh, Willow. Oh, I'll whip your hair back and forth.
Who has multiple videos of sexualizing teenagers or children.
Oh, can you twerk for us? I know twerking is insane.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, I love you too. No, shut up and twerk. Maybe she can't hear us. Here, wait.
Okay, okay.
Twerk for us.
Oh,
here we go. She's moving furniture.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Yeah. Now tell her to show herself.
Stop it, Shanley.
Alright, on Daily Booth I asked you guys to show me your best porno move. Here's some of the sexiest ones I could find.
Okay, so on Daily Booth I asked you guys to show me your best rape face. That was the day I was on a lot of Vicodin. Sounded like a fun game at the time. Let's look at some of the fun pictures.
Who sexualized a baby on a podcast.
This child was probably 6 years old, and I was taking a picture of something, and the kid turns to me and goes, "Oh, are you Instagramming? Oh, how many followers do you have?" "I have 125,000. Why do you have so many followers?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a cheerleader." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy. She's like sexy.
Who did blackface, who said the N-word.
Oh, nigga, bitch, monkey woman.
Word of the day is... nigga.
Yes, Jeffree Star is controversial 1000%, but of all time, honey, take a seat. Take a fucking seat.
Alright guys, now I want to know what you think of Jeffree Star's comments.
Black Twitter is really mad.
Do you guys forget Jeffree Star's racist past? Google it.
Nate's nudes have been circulating the internet for quite some time now.
People releasing people's nudes are just fucking gross. Same with when you dox people, like, no. Don't do it. It's gross. It's unnecessary. If someone has consented to sending a nude photo to you, don't then take advantage of them and put it all over the fucking internet so the people they don't consent can see it. Jesus.
Jeffree Star reignites his feud with Kat Von D in a series of shady tweets and a savage YouTube video.
I'm just simply stating the truth. I'm stating the facts.
Speak of the devil. Hi, Kat. This is literally the video I was talking about.
And Jeffree, I'm not scared of you.
Oh, speaking of like scared, do you remember when everyone was making videos saying that Jeffree might send people after? They act like he was part of the mafia.
All these YouTubers are in his back pocket and everyone's scared of him. And you know what? I was scared. It's blackmailing people on topics of sexual predation. And I just don't want to be one of those people anymore that is scared to speak against Jeffree f***ing Star. Oh, and if my body's found dead in a ditch somewhere, it's Jeffree Star.
Blair White, Tatty, and someone else, I can't remember. They were, hello, what are you doing? This is like your new thing. Eh? So attention seeking. You were super sleepy like 5 minutes ago.
So you know what I have to say to that? Bye!
I mean, the amount of scandals he's had and controversies and public feuds is insane. Like, more than anybody else.
Oh yeah, you remember that public feud where a bunch of influencers put their middle fingers up while Jeffree wasn't there, and he took that personally. That was like the stupidest beef I've ever fucking heard in my life. Even if they tagged him. What? Why are you so annoyed? Honey, you are not the center of attention.
On the internet. No matter who it is, if you say the name Jeffree Star, everybody has an opinion.
No, not everybody. Quite a few people don't even know who he is. Why do these people genuinely think that the center of the beauty community was like the center of the world? No. Did a lot of people watch it? Sure. Were there billions of people that had no idea who these people are and still don't? Yes.
And see for myself if this person is really the monster that so many people claim he is. I also just want to know why he's so rich, because it can't just be YouTube. Like, there's something else going on. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm excited, I'm intimidated. That type of personality is somebody who I am scared of. What if he doesn't like me? What if he thinks I'm not funny enough, or not attractive enough, or not rich enough? I don't know.
To be fair, this was a genuine thing. I wonder if Trisha, I don't know if it was before or after, I wonder if Trisha had said that Jeffree Star had like shunned her or whatever.
That trip was like awful, like from beginning to start, like just awful, and they were just awful. And I was just like, you know, it's just like Mean Girl. And like I said, do I think like people should stop buying his makeup? I'm like, I don't know, he's just not a good person to me. Like he just wasn't nice.
But that makes it's just interesting that Shane is concerned about that, and Trisha knew Jeffree at the time, if memory serves. So I'm just wondering if the reason he's so scared of Jeffree is because he's had that kind of background. I wonder.
Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, let's do this.
Tea time.
We are almost at Jeffree's house. I've been here once.
Oh yeah, they did a video beforehand, didn't they? I forgot about that.
But I didn't really see the whole house because I was really nervous and I went right to the filming room. You don't know anything, right? Like, you don't know that much about Jeffree. Okay. I'm gonna warn you. The house is big and everything inside of it is worth more than our lives.
It's funny because I know he's now said that his life has changed so much because he used to have one in I've only 10 made sort of Birkin bags and all this sort of stuff. Like he was literally a collector of certain things. The most collection I have is my makeup collection because I'm poor compared to Jeffree. I think everyone's poor compared to Jeffree. Like, everyone that's not Shane Dawson pretending. I'm poor compared to Jeffree.
And we're sick of Shane acting poor and, like, acting poor around Jeffree. I am poor around Jeffree.
No, normal people are poor compared to Jeffree and you, bitch. So weird to think that he used to have, like, ruched sort of, like, velvet, whatever, wall and so much designer stuff. And now he sort of just chills out on a farm. So weird.
I think we're almost at the security gate. That's right. She's a gate. Oh my god. Okay, that's not it, but that looks like fucking Disney World. Oh my god, look at the fountains!
I do love a good fountain.
Where are we? I think Kanye lives up here.
Didn't he used to live next to Kim Kardashian or something?
He said his neighbors are Khloe, Kim, Kanye, Kylie, Kendall, and...
Courtney?
Stan.
That was funny.
Why am I so scared? What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
I mean, not...
Oh, alright. Whew, okay. I don't know if you're gonna be allowed in, but we'll try.
There's the person in his own Amazon merch shirt. Andrew put some more effort into his appearance than Shane ever did, so I think I know who would actually be let in.
Oh, here's the security gate. Hi. We're going in. Whoa. This is... crazy.
It looks like every single other street. I can understand maybe when you start going past mansions and maybe it's on this side and we didn't see it, but that just looks like another street.
I think he said Justin Bieber used to live next door. Jeez. Yeah, like literally Justin Bieber was next door throwing eggs at people and killing old people.
Oh, that's where he did that.
And that was here. Okay. I am nervous.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I think we can show some of this, right? Wait, whoa. Sorry, I'm shook.
Jesus, can you slow down for speed humps? That's like the second one he's hit and not slowed down. Like, I get he's a Jeep, but fucking hell.
Look at the backs of those houses. Okay.
Also, don't show people's houses without their consent. That's literally how people get burgled.
These houses, how does he have so much money?
He owns his own business, which was very successful at the time. So, also he spends his wealth as well. Like, not only does he invest it, but he does spend it. He could also just have a really big loan like mortgage. I don't know if these people are actually in debt. I'm not saying he was, but saying like there's a lot of people that end up buying beyond their means quite a lot and then struggling every single month. Although, let's be honest, Jeffree definitely wasn't struggling. But you see where I'm coming from. We have no idea.
There must be some kind of drug deal. I'm not even kidding. Or like a mob thing. Do they kill people? There's something going on. Sorry. The view? Okay. This is it. Whoa.
Christ, those camera shutters are so painful. I forgot how bad they get. Like, it was super, super, super overexposed. And then they showed it. It's like, sorry, you couldn't just cut that off. Split second to just snip that out. I'm not saying my videos are cut well, but fucking hell. If things aren't even focused properly, I try to cut as much of that out as possible. Like, unless it's genuinely relevant. And I don't have any other sort of footage. They have so much footage for 42 minutes, and there's probably so much this was cut anyway. They couldn't have just done a split second.
Hey! That's a castle.
The brickwork was very castle-like.
Am I allowed to park here? There's a skateboard ramp. I have a lot of questions. There's an actual, it's a literal... Okay.
Because his boyfriend is a skateboarder, or boyfriend at the time, obviously, but I'm just going to use present tense, because, obviously. But Nate is a skateboarder, so... Surprised he doesn't have a whole skate park, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Okay. I need 2 garages. This is there's a mountain! Oh my god, you think there's zebras?
Zebras?
He's rich.
Why did he go from mountain to zebras, is what I want to know.
It's like El Chorrito. What is that?
It does look kind of Mexican, like the brickwork.
Yeah, like a big, fancy Mexican restaurant. I am poor. Hello? Hi!
As if they have never met before. Like, oh my god, the Queen! Why was he so... Why? He's literally met him before, just because he's rich. Like, the few celebrities I've ever met, I've genuinely tried to, like, treat them like normal people. Why was he so enamoured? It must have been really put on, right? It's put on. Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is.
Hi! How are you?
So good to see you.
This is Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. How are you? This is delicious.
Hi! Okay.
I do appreciate that all the dogs got intros. Shane still doesn't know any of the dogs' names years later, even though he's been at Jeffree's house multiple times, and it's like, you can't remember any fucking dog's name. I'm not gonna lie, they are slightly confusing because they're all named with D's, but you could make a little bit of an effort to learn their names after like a couple of years, but okay.
Delicious. Drama. Daddy.
Having a conversation with me, really.
This is Diva.
Oh, hi, Diva. Wow, there's a lot of people and they're all pretty.
It does make you wonder, right? That everyone who you see, at least, who works with Jeffree are all very good looking. I wonder if, I'm not saying there's sexual harassment, it's just like, I wonder if, I feel like this is a Devil Wears Prada sort of thing. He has an image he needs to present, and that is of beautiful people. Even his assistants need to be gorgeous. It's giving that.
The boyfriend. My soon-to-be boyfriend. Wait, who are you guys? What's happening?
So this is Madison, and this is Brittany. They're my assistants, and they help me run my life.
This is the thing, like, Jeffree has 3 assistants, probably one to run, like, the business, one to run more personal stuff, and then one when the other one isn't working to cover both or whatever. I would assume that only 2 are there currently, so I would imagine, you know, they sort of work in shifts almost. The reason why, say anything you fucking want about Jeffree Star, he's a hard-working motherfucker. I'm pretty sure someone of, you know, a CEO status in a company will have a lot of phone calls, deal with a lot of emails, deal with a lot of escalations, have to deal with a lot of problem solving, deal with a lot of meetings, a lot of like, creating new products and having them set up for like months and months down the line. And then obviously he's got like his personal life, and obviously he was doing YouTube at the time and having to like filter and stuff like that. What was the new product at the time and having to be on what was trendy at the time as well. So you cannot say that this man was not and is not, I mean, I don't follow his shit anymore, but from what I know, like, you cannot say that he's not a hard-working individual. I'm going to show my beef with Shane a little bit, but he's not like Shane, who posts once every 3 to 4 months and then sits on his laurels the rest of the time. You know, like, he was doing stuff, he was in meetings or phone calls or posting, and yes, he wasn't doing his own editing, but he was doing a lot of other shit throughout all of that time. There's a reason why you have 2 or 3 assistants for someone as a CEO, because you have to have super structured days to make sure you can get everything done. Jesus Christ, even as a manager myself, and I am like low level, even I'm like, Jesus, I need an assistant because my days are so fucking scattered. If I don't spend even just 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, like really setting up my day and the things I want to get done, fuck, my day is completely like all over the place. So someone of his level needs to have that structure. He was important, is still important in like Jeffree Star Cosmetics company.
Good morning, everyone.
Wait, so so he's, what is this one?
Delicious. So me and Nate have 5 kids.
Can you just...
Come on, Barbie.
Again, he's acting very like, oh my god, look. You've seen it before. Like, I can understand Andrew being so, wow, this place is huge. And Shane still being like, oh my god, I forgot how big this place is. But him acting like he's never seen it before is so fucking frustrating.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous.
I'm really nervous for a lot of reasons.
Same.
We haven't really talked about what we're doing.
No.
All I do know is that I want to live a day in your life. Okay. And I want it to be real.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm currently looking at a shot where Andrew is clearly in the background. It's like maybe he should have maneuvered a little bit so that his reflection wasn't showing, because literally all I can see is the 3 of them in the mirror behind. It's so distracting.
So I'm a little nervous because no one's ever really seen the inside of my house. Now, not because I don't mind, you know me, I've showed off my whole life on the internet, from cars to bags to surgeries.
Right.
But me and Nate do try to keep a little bit of privacy for the internet. But I think once you buy 3 houses, you just gotta get over it and show one.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if he means that he's bought 3 houses and he owns them at that time, or that this fringe is driving me insane. Could just shave more of it off. Or the fact that he has owned over, you know, so many years. He's moved from place to place to place, and this is his 3rd home. I don't really know.
You've never, yeah, that's right, because I've never seen like all of this.
No, we show little portions like the upholstery wall and maybe a chair, maybe our asses in the mirror, but you're not gonna really get the full effect ever. But I guess we're gonna have you change that today.
Before we get into the house tour, I'm gonna pee. Which bathroom should I pee in, and is there like a poor bathroom?
Why is Shane insistent on being like, is there a poor bathroom? Don't you mean just a guest bathroom? I don't know, it just comes off, especially as the multi-millionaire that he is, it comes off really, ew.
Thing in this house called the maid's quarters. So if you want to pee there, you can. So we're doing construction, come on in. These are boards that we're having a closet build, which we'll show you later. And this was the gym, but me and Nate never gained weight, so we gave it back.
Wow, what's that like?
Yeah, I'm jealous. Fuck.
Do you eat?
You will see me eat a lot today. I know I really only show this a lot in my personal life, but I eat a lot of food.
Really?
Always have the munchies, yeah.
How are you so small?
Metabolism, my whole family. Like, everyone's 50 plus now, the elders, and they're all just size 28s. I know.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. It's the maid's bathroom.
See, it's stuff like that I do find, like, Shane can be funny when he just doesn't try that hard. More reactive sort of jokes. I think Shane can be funny. Shoot me, Shane can be fucking funny. But it's when he tries too hard and he puts on all those voices all the time. Yeah, it can be way too much.
I wasn't sure if you were on the Stairmaster.
I'll never be on the Stairmaster.
Delicious loves you. What's happening? He might leave me for you later.
Delicious, are you ready to get a new, big, gross, poor version of Daddy?
Come here, you have something in your hair. You don't look presentable. How dare you embarrass me in front of my friends? Come on.
He's talking to me.
Again, he's had like a few funny moments, like the Stairmaster thing and like Delicious and everything.
Okay, so I want to do a house tour. What is that? Sorry.
This is my breakfast. It's really healthy. You want to try it?
That looks like blood.
It looks gross. I'm not the biggest fan of smoothies anyway, like unless they're really processed. But yeah, that looks like, what is in that to make it that color? What, beetroot or something?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
It's the blood of my enemies.
Oh.
It's pretty good. It gives me all my vitamins since no one thinks I eat.
That? Okay. All right. Do people think you're a vampire? Is that like a thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I haven't aged since MySpace, so people are trying to figure out why.
Not to be rude, you have aged. You've also clearly had, no offense, pretty sure he's had a nose or chin job. You say like nose job, so chin job. It just sounds like he's nutting people. And he looks younger in that picture, the MySpace thing. I disagree. He definitely still looks very young for his age. He definitely looks like he has aged. There are definitely celebrities that I feel like, how are you 50? You've looked the same for 20 years. Majority of it because he's clearly had work done, or he's had fillers or something maybe that have caused his face to change shape. I don't know. I don't follow him enough to know or give a shit. I don't care about people having work done to their face. If anyone wants to work done, go for it. You know, your body, your choice. The people that turn around and show like celebrities clearly had work done because there's this tiny little change, that clearly means that they've had a rhinoplasty or they've had this. Like, it's gross. Who cares? Why do you give a shit about that person having any kind of work done? Does it affect you at all? No. Fuck off.
I imagine, and we'll get to your bedroom soon, but I imagine you have like a tube or like something that you lay in and it like freezes, and then to wake you up they have to put like a and then you're like all new again?
Kind of like that. We actually have a pink coffin in my bedroom, which you'll see in a minute.
Love that.
How, Andrew, are you like not being able to focus? Because it keeps having to manually focus. Like, it's really, really frustrating to watch. Why would you not just step back a little bit so you just had both of them in frame? And then you wouldn't have to worry about constantly focusing and doing this.
Okay, so what is this room? You have a pinball machine. You have, okay, there's, I don't know if you can see Dave & Buster's over there. She's open for business. Is that the wig chair or?
Yeah, these are new wigs I just got from Australia.
I will say, that was very me, not with the wigs on a chair, but you know when you get a shitload of parcels or you just ordered something and you just have everything all in a pile? Me.
So, wow. So these are just all moments and photo shoots.
I will say, like, his wigs were really nice.
And these all have just memories. Isn't that weird? Every hair has a story.
It's beautiful.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, Gucci shoes. Those are garbage. How much were those?
These? Okay, can I be honest? I don't know. I don't look. All sarcasm aside, I don't know about them.
I'm going to really show myself for my disposable income at the moment. I had the same reaction. There was like a TikTok video of UK YouTubers and it was like, oh, how much is 4 pints of milk or whatever? Now, to be fair to me, I don't buy dairy milk. I buy oat milk, which is way more fucking expensive. And they were like, oh yeah, how much is 4 pints? And I'm like, well, if oat milk is approximately £2-ish, I don't really look at the price anymore because it doesn't affect my wallet as much. I don't really look at the price that much. I know it's around £2 because it does fluctuate. 6 pints. I was like, oh yeah, a pound per pint is probably about £6 because 6 pints is a lot. I know it was like £2 something. And I was like, what? I pay £2 something for oat milk. How comes dairy milk that comes from an animal is so much fucking cheaper? And don't get me wrong, I know there's different processes and all that sort of stuff, but to me, similar to, I don't think faux meat should be as expensive as real meat because you're literally taking the life of an animal. I think meat should be more expensive, dairy should be more expensive because I think they are a luxury in some ways. I'm not wording this properly. It's not I think people shouldn't have them. I'm saying that I think that we have normalised the fact that we have meat in our diet. Well, not meat because I'm vegetarian, but we have meat in our diet and dairy way more than we naturally should in some ways because people have like, we're so used to throwing shit away now and just repurchasing. That's why we have so much, and that's why I think in some ways meat should be more expensive. But the whole point, I don't know how expensive some things are, clearly, because not only do I not always look at prices because I know I can afford a couple of quid here, a couple of quid there. If it's extra, it's extra. It doesn't affect me like it does other people because I have more of a disposable income currently, which, touch wood, I'm very fucking grateful for. So I feel that a little bit, and I've felt bad for the fact that I have gone to that point where I don't always look at prices when I go to grocery stores. But I definitely would be looking at a fucking $830 pair of shoes.
Okay, that's a fish tank. So,
okay, let's talk about it.
So what?
I mean, it's just a fish tank. Like, yes, it's a big fish tank, but it's a big house.
So what, why, how, explain.
It's a fucking fish tank. What do you mean?
This is a lot of pinballs. Do you actually play all these?
Yeah, so this is like a very small portion of our collection.
That's a lot of pinball machines. And we've seen more in the second series. But, you know, clearly was a bit of a gamer. Pinball machines must be expensive, though. But then he has a shitload of thousands and thousands of dollars worth of handbags, too. So, must be nice.
So maybe later we'll go to our warehouse where we have like 100 machines. But this is just the newest ones that we are obsessed with playing in the moment.
Okay.
Most people are struggling to get a PlayStation 5, and Jeffree has hundreds of pinball machines to choose from and has them delivered and taken from his house to use the most recent ones to play on. It is funny. Like, it's funny in how different people live their lives sort of way. Like, I still haven't bought a PS5 for two reasons. One, there's only like a couple of games worth playing on it. And two, they're already working on PlayStation 6. Like, normally they would leave a decent allotted amount of time so that games would come out. You would want to play them on that console. You use that console for like years. And then they bring out the 6. They're already working on the fucking 6. And GTA 6 hasn't even come out yet.
So, kitchen. Is that what this is?
Yeah. Sorry the kitchen's so small. I'm so embarrassed.
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
So we've never really shown off our kitchen before. Nate loves cooking. I know how to make Pop-Tarts. So I don't cook.
Okay, this is something I did not pick up before. And I've said this before, like, I don't understand how you get into your 30s and not know how to fucking cook. And I'm not saying you need to know how to make, you know, a roux and a sauce and shit like that. But, like, how do you not know how to boil pasta? How do you not know how to, I don't know, make a grilled cheese or something? So when people say, like, oh, I don't know how to cook. In the third episode of this, they go to an apartment where he lived on his own. Actually, I think he lived with a friend. But, like, you're telling me you never cooked, even in that apartment, on your own. See, this is the problem with Jeffree that a lot of people have, is that, like, he over embellishes so much. Like, when he said, oh, I've never drank in my whole life, and then you see videos and photos of him drinking, he over embellishes so much that you don't know what to believe, like, at all. Like, there's literally videos of him taking shots. Nothing wrong with that. I would actually have more respect for him if he said, like, I used to drink and I haven't drank for 10 years or whatever. I would have more respect for that fact than him turning around and saying, I've never drank, and then there's literally videos of you having drank. What are you trying to hide? Why is it so easy for you to lie about every single little thing? So that's why I just don't know if I believe the fact that he never cooks.
Everything has, you know, a little Barbie feel to it. So there's the dude, manly brick ceiling, and then you have the Barbie chandelier.
House tour!
Thinking about how we had the Barbie movie and what that Barbie dream house basically looked like, and then what Jeffree's Barbie house looks like. Why do you think he wanted to have pink Barbie-esque everywhere? I guess it's just his aesthetic. I'm not going to read too much into it, because obviously then you could read into the fact that why do I live in such grungy aesthetic? You know, everyone has their own likes and dislikes.
So, is this the fridge? There's two. Okay.
Yeah. Our fridge is empty, so I'm embarrassed right now. We've been traveling a lot. We just got back from Europe 2 days ago, so I got like nothing in here. So I'm a little embarrassed.
Wow, okay. So
there's a lot of fucking ice cream in there. That looked like when I went to Asda the other day and I just saw like rows and rows of Ben & Jerry's.
there's a lot of junk food.
Mostly. Yeah.
Who's eating that? How are...
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't have an eating disorder.
You really don't. So we're not gonna like uncover that today.
Also, please don't uncover an eating disorder without someone's consent. Like, that's just gross. See, I'm fighting with myself. Like, maybe if they had wanted to come out and talk about that, that would be okay.
I do have some secrets we'll talk about maybe later, but but no eating disorder. I love food. I love sweets. I love desserts.
See, food is one of my vices. It's basically my only vice. I basically don't drink. I only drink like once every 3-4 months. I don't do drugs or anything like that. Food is like my only vice, like good, delicious food. And the majority of the time that food is unhealthy. But that's my vice, so I feel that.
But I don't ever gain weight. My whole family, fastest metabolism.
Fastest metabolism. I can't eat it, so I gotta like kind of watch what I eat, because I can't eat everything he can eat. It's just a little bit. Skateboarding helps me a lot, so.
He works out and does a lot of exercise, skates a lot.
I just said he didn't work out though.
It was the gym, but me and Nate never gained weight, so we gave that back.
This is what I'm talking about. Literally not even 10 minutes earlier, Jeffree was saying like, oh yeah, me and Nate don't work out because we don't need to, we have fast metabolism. And then Nate's literally turning around and being like, yeah, I have to kind of watch what I eat because I don't have the same metabolism as Jeffree does, so I do have to work out. I will say, like, that's a great thing that he's found something that's fun that he can do as exercise.
But yeah.
Alright, let's close this.
See, it's that kind of thing that made Shane likable. Like, it was very, like, you could super relate to that, I feel like.
Okay, oh, that's an air hockey machine. Of course, you know, instead of a kitchen table, we have an air hockey machine.
I would love an air hockey machine. Air hockey is one of those things that whenever I go to South End Seafront, and go into the arcade. At the very least, I'm going to play one game of air hockey. Do I lose the majority of the time? Yeah, I don't care. It's so much fun. I love it.
We don't really have a lot of friends, so we don't really need a big
So you just
table.
keep buying machines?
Exactly. We just got some new Gucci luggage.
How much was this?
Why does he ask about every single thing? Like how much every single thing is? Like, it's unnecessary, surely. Like, Gucci luggage. Wow, that must have been expensive. Like, you can ask it in a different way. Was how much was that? How much was that?
I mean, this with all the patches and the custom fabric, this is probably like maybe 3,000. This is probably like 1,900. And not everyone thinks this stuff is cute. Some people think it's ugly, and that's okay. I live.
That reminds me of the Louis Vuitton fabric that I think is really ugly. I remember when I was in school when everyone had well, I think quite a few people had faux Louis Vuittons, but I mean, no one could fucking tell. But yeah, everyone had those like Louis Vuitton little backpack kind of things to put all their books in, which I guarantee they were super fucking ruined. Like, if they're the real ones, that even so, like, they're probably ruined by the time people had finished school. I always thought they were really ugly. So I'm one of those people that, because that reminds me of the Louis Vuitton pattern, I think that's ugly.
Outside, have you ever shown your backyard?
No one has really seen anything, no. I mean, we can. Nate, let's take the dogs out. It's a nice day out, bro. Whoa. So this whole entire mountain.
That's actually quite a small garden considering how big the house is. Quite wide, obviously, but it's quite shallow, like short. You know what I mean? But even with the fact that there's a patio sort of thing, considering how big the house is, I'm pretty sure my mum's house, my mum's got obviously only a 2-bedroom house, and I'm pretty sure her garden about the length of how long the house is, if you see what I mean? So that's why I'm just really confused by how shallow that seems.
Connected to our house is all ours over here, which we are. This whole.
That's yours?
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
We're actually building into it.
Literally, what do you do with okay, so that's why, because he has like additional land. Makes sense. But like, what do you do with that? Because it's on a hill.
Are you gonna make like a water park?
A full water park. Raging waters.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
Oh my god. Oh, is that your pink chair? Like, you just sit and like...
Yeah, so that's the throne where you go to just lay in the sun and try to stay humble and remember that I'm still a human being.
Humble and Jeffree Star have not been said in the same sentence ever.
I like it because it's very open, so God gets to talk to me personally and just let me know, like, hey, you're still white trash, you're still a faggot.
Yeah.
So let's
oh my
keep
god,
it
God
cute.
says the same thing to me. That's so crazy.
That's kind of mean. I have depression. Like, I have really fucking dark thoughts all the bloody time, trust me. I don't know, it also kind of normalizes that F word, which I don't really like. Like, he's using it in a derogatory way, whereas it's different to, for example, dyke used to be used to put down lesbians, and lesbians have taken that word and have run with it and now use it in a way that's not derogatory, if you see what I mean. So I don't know, him using that word in that way just makes me uncomfortable.
You know, we got all the neighbors, Khloe Kardashian, Travis Barker, all those people.
Is that how they met? I don't know when Travis and Khloe got together. Is that how they met because they were neighbors? I don't know. I don't watch fucking Kardashians. I just know. I've seen a couple of clips, Kim and Khloe being cunts to each other, basically.
Thanks for keeping me humble.
You know, I actually really enjoy coming out here, reading books, spending time by myself.
See, that sounds perfect, except for the fact that it's in the sun. Put me in a nice dark corner with roaring fire, a cup of hot chocolate, and a good fucking book. Yes. That's why I want to go on my snow holiday.
I think life is so chaotic, but it's nice to just sit here in silence.
Okay, I'm sweating. I don't really do outside, so.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I fucking hate the outdoors, especially in summer.
So...
why don't you sweat?
I don't know. I do have some secrets we'll talk about maybe later.
Couldn't just be a condition, Shane. It couldn't just be a condition. Let's not demonize things that we don't understand.
What surgery haven't you had?
Give me a minute.
Go think about it on your own.
So you can see why people watch this. Like, so many people watch this, and people watch this multiple times because they do have a good camaraderie. Again, I use the Top Gear for an example, but the reason everyone watched Top Gear is because those three together and the camaraderie. You can kind of see why people watched and enjoyed Shane and Jeffree together because they work so well together. And Jeffree can be funny. He is a funny guy when he's not being, you know, I'm not going to finish that sentence because the Jeffree stands are all going to come for me. But you know what I'm talking about.
Do you even know?
She likes to clean your gum. So if you haven't been to the dentist in a while, she'll do it for you. It's weird sharing.
He knows it's 4 teeth.
My teeth are all fake.
Oh.
These are all zirconium crystal crowns, so she can taste wealth.
At the time, like having veneers, saying like, oh, there's zirconium crystal, they're veneers. Like, it was very new to me. I hadn't really heard of that before. But now, there seems to be so many fucking celebrities. Like, I've seen Emily Blunt has had veneers put on. So has, I don't remember the guy's name from the Hunger Games that played Finnick. But everyone got really mad because he had really good canines. And he's had now veneers put in. It's been so normalised now in Hollywood. I will say, like, I don't want veneers, but I do want my teeth eventually done because mine aren't perfect in any way, shape or form. I didn't take care of them when they got straightened when I was 15. And I regret that because now it's going to cost me a shitload of fucking money. Come here, honey.
Can you tell the difference? Do you want more of mine?
Oh, he loves it.
It is kind of gross that he lets him lick his teeth. I say that. I used to let one of my rats licking my teeth on my face. But rats are a lot cleaner than dogs who lick their own arseholes, so.
Teeth are expensive, so every tooth in my mouth is... I was born with really shitty teeth.
Like how bad?
Really bad. I'll show you before and after later. So like 5 years ago, I got every tooth in my mouth redone, restored. They shaved them down to little points and they put crowns over them.
See, that scares the shit out of me. Shaving down the tooth. Something that I asked the dentist about was having fake tooth put in here, where one of mine has gone really far back because I've got overcrowding in the top and bottom. And I asked about that. And when they told me about, you don't want to do that because if we drill into the good, healthy teeth, that'll fuck up the health of those teeth just so you have a nicer smile, basically. So it completely put me off. To shave your teeth down, what does that do to your dental health? Oh my god, so that means that like Emily Blunt and the guy that plays Finnick, they haven't just had like a thing just clipped on. They've had to also have their teeth shaved down. Oh, I'm even more annoyed at the fact that the guy that plays Finnick has done that now. Because that means those canines are gone.
Look up in my mouth.
Whoa! That's crazy. You look like a doll.
Thanks.
Oh wait, that's another question I have.
Okay.
I keep calling you she on accident.
Okay.
Like Andrew was like, wait, is Jeffree or what's happening?
I'm just Jeffree, so if you look at me and you're like, damn honey, yes, like she, everyone calls me he, she, whatever they want to call me. Yeah, I'm an alien.
Every pronoun is okay.
Every pronoun.
Every pronoun is okay, but not for other people, huh, Jeffree?
I'm not into all the other bullshit. I think.
What other bullshit?
The they and them.
Five
They
to
and
you.
them. You're trans, you're male or you're female. It's stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
But you need someone like me that looks like me to say it. Because if you say it, it turns into you're homophobic. You hate trans people. You hate gays. And it's just how you feel. You don't hate anyone. You just think it's stupid.
But you were okay being called alien. She, he, they, them, whatever pronouns you want is okay in 2018, I want to say this was. Oh, the hypocrisy.
So Diva, my eldest, he loves sunbathing.
Aww.
He knows that I can't be in the sun ever because I'll age, so he does it for me.
See, I'm guessing that was a joke because literally again, like not even 5 minutes earlier, Jeffree said that he likes to sit out on his throne, assuming in the sun, reading a book. You definitely can't read a book at night, so he must be reading it during the daytime or / in the sun. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, he contradicts himself so fucking much. And it's been like 20 minutes.
An obsession with sloths.
Have one.
They're illegal in Calabasas.
You don't care.
But
You have
underground. Oh no, don't go in there.
Okay, so this is definitely where Jeffree became a little bit more down to earth with his junk food drawer.
Oh no! What?
Was that just a cupcake? Like a solo cupcake? I haven't had dinner, can you tell?
Yeah.
Wait, you have exclusive Oreos? This is like not real.
They're not out yet.
How can he have Oreos that are not out yet? That is not a sponsorship.
Really? So another thing about the teeth, I have had a sugar addiction since I was little. I just love sugar.
Okay, that actually explains why his teeth were probably really, really bad.
Bitch. Oh. Not into drugs.
Not into drugs, but smokes weed.
Drugs, not into alcohol. Weed, I've never tried coke, ecstasy, nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Not into alcohol. I've never tried a beer, I've never tried alcohol before.
What?
Okay, we're starting with this. Roll the tape.
I have never tried alcohol before. Not drinking is something that I am proud of. Yeah, which people don't believe.
People don't believe because there's literally video proof.
You've never done drugs or drinking or anything?
Just smoked weed. I've never tried coke, ecstasy, nothing. I've never sipped a beer, never tried wine, but I have a sweet tooth.
Okay, I don't want to be rude, but I genuinely don't believe that, considering how much he used to party and stuff. And the fact that I know people who have done majority of those things. Maybe not meth. Someone I dated last year had done coke before. Someone I used to date a long fucking time ago had done ketamine and hash and ecstasy and all these sorts of things. So I don't know, I just don't believe that. Because of the background we know Jeffree has. Like, literally, he used to work with Akon, for God's sake. Not to say Akon necessarily does those drugs, but like, what I'm saying is you worked in the music industry, you probably went to all these like super duper parties around the time where it was almost normalized that everyone used to do coke.
So all the sugar really helped accelerate how fucked my teeth were.
So do you still do this?
Well, yeah, because he basically has porcelain fucking teeth.
Did I just uncover a secret?
No, people know I love sweets. I got sweets tattooed all over my body. We got ice creams.
Oh wow.
I have ice cream on my neck, so it's delicious.
Oh wow.
We have a Louis Vuitton ice cream.
Did he do no research? Well, for the Jake Paul one, he'd watched all of those Jake Paul videos, but for the Jeffree Star one, he was like, oh yeah, I kind of already know Jeffree Star. He had a tattoo tour video. There was a 2-parter, if I remember rightly, because there was so many. I feel like I'm losing my mind. How do you not know this?
This with a spoon or like?
How'd you know? Or did you already know that about me for real?
No, that's just what I do.
Sorry, I'm hungry. Do you want to share?
Okay. Oh my god, you have gold spoons?
These are gold-plated Hermes.
The most unnecessary purchase.
Why does it taste richer in your house?
Probably the air.
Kettle corn?
I don't know what kettle corn tastes like. We don't have kettle corn in the UK. I've always been curious about it, but a lot of people are like, oh my god, kettle corn's the worst candy. So I'm like, why would you put that in a cookie? In a biscuit. It's a biscuit.
Andrew?
Oh, cute.
I don't want to be chewing by the... Yeah, alright.
Oh, yes you do. I love hearing people chew.
So do a lot of people apparently, because it's become an ASMR thing. I'm not rolling my eyes about the fact that that's an ASMR thing. I'm rolling my eyes at the fact that people pretend that's not a kink.
Okay.
It's so good.
I'm sorry.
Again, you couldn't just mute that or cut that. But I guess it's because Jeffree's about to make actually quite a funny joke. Well, I don't know. It's quite a sexualized joke, Andrew.
Pack a punch in that mouth.
Yeah.
Good lord. Okay. Work. Nate, I found plans for us later.
It's just all three of us sucking it.
See, I wonder if Andrew was actually uncomfortable by that. And also Nate.
What is this? You didn't finish it? Oh, I haven't eaten it.
I will say, to be fair to Shane, that shows so much control to have one bite of a biscuit and put it down. I struggle when like I have a pack of biscuits. I have to stop myself from eating half the packet or like the whole packet. Considering he'd only had like 1 or 2 spoonfuls funfetti or whatever it was, and like a tiny bit of that biscuit. That shows a hell of a lot of control.
Hey, please finish this.
Yeah, honey, yeah, finish that.
He loves it.
Don't even think about it. Didn't even affect your weight. Okay, let's go.
Oh, wow. Did you wash your hands?
Oh, no.
He didn't wash his hands after he peed.
This is a new construction. So this is the skeleton of what will be the new luxury closet.
Oh yeah, it ends up being a vault or something, right?
Putting a pink bank vault door here with the fingerprint access.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it'll also serve as a panic room as well.
Oh my god, that's my dream. I'm sorry.
If you ever dreamed to have a panic room, how have you never had a panic room in any of your houses except for a room under the stairs? I guess he's not Jeffree Rich.
Oh, I've been in here before. This is a filming room.
Hi.
Yes.
This is where I painted you, honey.
So you have your lights, you have this insane amount of makeup.
Yeah, this is just like the normal stuff.
That's not even all the makeup he has. Because he's got 2 Alex drawers. I have one of those Alex drawers and a few boxes of stuff. But like, he has 2 Alex drawers, all of that stuff. A bunch of boxes, I'm pretty sure, probably full of PR.
Oh, this is all your makeup. I have a lot of questions about your makeup, but we'll get to that later. Okay. Is this all like free stuff you get?
Wow. I forget how much influencers get. Jesus Christ, you've got like... It's either impressive to some people and pathetic to others. But I literally can recognize some of this stuff. Like, that's the BH Festival palette. I'm pretty sure is that the Too Faced? No, that's the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Is that the Mario palette? But so he's got like Tarte stuff. He's got some makeup bags, boxes of stuff, makeup at the back as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all those boxes around. He's got 4 full boxes of stuff that are clearly PR, and then a shitload of boxes around as well that have clearly been unboxed.
Makeup on the ground, all this stuff is, a lot of it's PR, free stuff. I buy a lot of makeup. I think I have the most points at Sephora.
I will say I appreciate the fact that he does actually buy a lot. There are a lot of influencers that, especially nowadays, that don't buy their own. They expect it in PR, and if they don't get it in PR, they just don't bother.
Yeah, every time I'm there, they freak out.
Be a Dollar Tree. He's here!
Dollar Tree has makeup. I've never tried it though. Ugh.
Not only does he do a Dollar Tree makeup review later on, but like, let's not bash people for being only able to afford makeup at the Dollar Tree.
So this is other free makeup and PR and Gucci stuff. So it's Rihanna, sickest makeup line.
Wow, how times have changed. Rihanna's makeup brand has actually gone, not downhill, but it's very safe. Like, it is very, oh, you like golds and nudes? Here's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Don't get me wrong, there's certain things I love from her makeup line. Her liquid lipsticks I've always liked. The velvet lipsticks I really like. Lip gloss, I think she does lip product quite well, although the colours, shades are getting really fucking lame now. I still have her glitter liners. I haven't used them since I bought them, so don't worry. But I still think they're really cool, the fact that it's like a liner and then you smudge it and then the glitter like appears. Those were really, really cool and fun back in the day, but used to do those like neon liners. They weren't very good, but like still, you know, they used to be more fun. It feels like she stepped away and been like, oh yeah, you do whatever. It feels like suit and tie sort of people are making decisions of, oh, this is what people like, pink and nude. People like golds and browns. There you go. It feels soulless now. So it's so funny how times change.
Gucci little headpiece. Do you want to try it on?
Wait, what? Yeah, okay.
This is what Rihanna wore. Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Holy shit. I remember this. Rihanna wore this where she was wearing like a very sheer dress. It was like mesh.
She's so sick and disgusting.
Yeah.
Just food poisoning. She's barfing. She's sick.
So this is a headpiece.
The fact that just got completely overlooked.
What?
I just saw the price.
Oh, this is not bad.
Oh my god.
He's being
What?
dramatic.
Wait, what?
This is all Hans Swarovski. That's not bad. 2,500.
It's a lot of money, but yeah, it's literally all crystals. What did you expect it to be?
Wait, I'm scared. Okay, wait. It probably won't fit. Okay. Holy shit.
Okay, let's just drape you.
Oh my god.
Queen.
I'm literally wearing Rent.
You're wearing like the same amount as a car.
Oh my god. Rihanna, Dawson, you better work.
Wait, I get it.
That looks iconic.
Where's everybody?
Oh wait, all of his 3 assistants are there. Okay.
Wait, I fucking did it! Wait,
This is why they have so many people like around them at all times. It's to hype them up so that they feel like they're better than everyone.
It's a cute moment,
I
right?
kind of like it. Wow.
This price tag is like...
No, leave the price tag on, right? Isn't that how people know?
Stop.
For like baseball caps or whatever.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at the lighting cascading down on your hat.
It's sparkling so.
Wow.
I was gonna say, it looks really pretty. It's like when you have glitter on your eyes and like the glitter just gets caught by the light all the time. Like with my eyeliner at the moment, I don't know how well you can tell, but I do have like glitter eyeliner on.
This is the red room, actually. We can open the curtains a little bit. It's just a little bright out. You know
Good morning, peasant.
To be fair, me too. Like, I actually had, I can't remember what they're called, but you get like a flashing light in your eye, like a strobe light kind of thing. It's really fucking annoying. And then when it's gone after about like 30 minutes, you're left with a really fucking horrible migraine. So things like going from dark rooms to light rooms do that to me a lot. So this would give me a headache.
Oh, look at the bathroom. Oh yeah, it's bigger than the maid's.
That shower's been used like once or twice.
That's the same as my house.
Drop.
How was that normalized?
Hey, Star, you forgot your Monet luggage, ma'am.
Who's Monet? Or what is this?
Who's Monet? Who's Monet? I'm done. Like, even if you don't know Monet's work, you know the fucking name. What do they teach you in America?
I'm done.
They spelled money wrong.
I know.
Take it back.
They did. Take it back. It matches your eyes.
I feel like Make-A-Wish. This is depressing.
That's actually quite funny.
I think a spare closet. We'll open it for fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is where a lot of the Gucci goes to die.
Oh, I thought that was Hannah Moja's house.
Oh, I'm not doing this. This is a lot of Gucci. That
Oh, I like those shoes. I used to have studded Converse, but the insoles went, and my studded Converse were my favorite fucking shoes. So those were sick.
came out last year. Usually I'll wear it once for a tutorial, and then I'll just put it in here.
Oh yeah, that's all old,
this is
outdated
just
crap.
Wearing Gucci as if it's fast fashion. I've been buying a lot of band t-shirts recently, so I do try and change my outfits up a little bit, but I'm not fucking... You're gonna be seeing similar outfits every now and then. Like, we're not doing that. We're not just buying a different shirt or whatever for every single video. Like, this is not a sitcom. This is real life.
It's all fucking garbage. That's so depressing. We don't even fuck with that.
We don't do that.
It wasn't even focusing. So we couldn't even see what it was. They looked like handbags or something, but fuck knows what they were.
We leave this door closed.
Sick.
So sick is good.
Yeah.
How do you... Why are you acting like a boomer that you don't know that sick means good? People changed it from sick to ill at one point, and I was like, you're doing too much. Cool, sick have been synonymous since I was in, like, secondary school, and I'm talking like 15, 16. I'm 34.
If something's so sickening, are you just like fake vomiting, or like what's the like sick?
You do that so well.
I know.
It's probably because he has an eating disorder similar to me. He probably was bulimic at some point.
All right.
What is this?
This is where the magic happens.
You have your own wing.
He has heeled rollerblades.
Yeah, this is the Barbie wing.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, which side do we go to? Wow, look at the lights reflecting on the walls.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's when you know it's real when it actually reflects.
Ooh, it looks like a disco ball.
So if you want to ride these later, these are the new YSL roller skates.
Wow, I can't wait to ride to the emergency room.
I can understand why they're more of a design piece, because no one's wearing those. Monica's job would have been a lot harder wearing those in that diner.
So whose idea was it to put everybody in the diner on skates?
The bidet is making my wig fly, but I don't want a $2,000 wig flown.
Yeah,
because it'll break.
It won't break.
Here's what I'll do.
Bam. Okay.
I'm gonna sound so fucking shady, but like that bath was not that big considering again how big the house is. I was expecting more of like a, you know, Pretty Woman, where it's like a big bath, big round bath.
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
If you want 'em, I just want your extra time and your kiss.
Am I expecting too much? I don't know, the house is fucking massive. You could do with having less bathrooms and just, you know, utilise the actual space you have.
Cozy.
Just look out on the world.
Yeah, it's nice to look out and wave and say hi.
Yeah. Do you ever get like people looking at you?
We've had people like fans scream our names like outside of our house and stuff.
There's a security gate. I would hope not. Otherwise, that means security is not doing their jobs, right?
And the bedroom is this way. Oh my god.
This is our custom Barbie bed.
Is that king or super king?
Oh my god.
This was hand carved. It took 5 months to make.
Yes.
Jesus, waiting 5 months for a bed to be made? I don't even wait 5 months for a sofa to be made from DFS.
So we do have a lot of dogs, and sometimes me and Nate like to have threesomes, so this will accommodate everyone.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you think he was thinking like, oh, I wish Ryland would let us have threesomes? Because, I don't know, he was a bit too... I love that.
Hi, Daddy. Oh, being in a bed, calling for Daddy.
Typical.
Memories.
As long as he's not talking about his own father.
Do you guys really have threesomes?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Why?
Do you talk about that on the internet?
No. Not
so
really.
What's the situation? Is it like, oh, like, who finds the person?
It really gets into the nitty-gritty, doesn't it? It's really uncomfortable.
Have you ever, like, had a celebrity threesome?
I mean, I'm sweating.
What do you do? What do you do? And what do you do? Who does what?
That's really inappropriate to ask. Do you want someone to ask you what you do in bed? I think that's between you and the person you're consenting that with.
How does that work?
Okay, Nate doesn't talk about this stuff. He's not like he's a shy person. He's like, he just doesn't like share that type of stuff.
It's just uncomfortable as fuck. It's like talking about your do's and don'ts on the internet when that person is never gonna see you naked. Like, consent.
We're gonna pause for a second.
Okay.
Are you, so something happened.
I'm gonna cut. You wanna cut?
Yeah,
Okay.
cut first.
Again, with the, it doesn't really cut when it should be cut and just slice that bit off. You don't need to show that you're having this conversation. Shane, what the fuck?
Wait, so how does that work? Because if you're having a threesome, aren't you afraid that people are gonna know who you are and then like talk about it? Or no?
Yeah, yes and no. We've met people that have no idea who we are.
Let's be honest, he probably gets people to sign non-disclosure agreements. Someone as big as he is. They have that with celebrities as well, from what I've heard. I've never slept with a celebrity, I wouldn't fucking know. But from what I understand, a lot of them have those kind of like non-disclosures to make sure that they can't come out and talk about stuff like that. Just keeps people safe.
Sad part about it and social media and the internet is some people like to hold on to, you know, DMs or videos or things like that if we've met them before and use it against us later. So we've been through that.
Just consistently using a nude. Nate did not consent to being on the internet and showing it multiple times. Great editing, Shane. It's just unnecessary.
How many people have you been with at once?
Oh, like me before I was dating someone, I've
Oh.
had like 5 sums, 6 sums. But now that I'm in a relationship, that, you know, things change. I'm not in my early 20s anymore. Just swallowing up the neighborhood.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh, and that's a lot to take in, literally.
Literally. Yep. I've never seen your penis. Sorry.
Okay. This just reconfirms the fact that Shane finds Jeffree attractive or wanted to have some sort of relationship with Jeffree. Because watching Shane and Jeffree in like when they're making their makeup palette, they're just so... It's just so the Jeffree and Shane love story, you know? The fact that why would you... He hasn't seen yours either, so why would you fucking say that?
I'm like, okay, turn the camera off.
Oh my god, he's wearing those really neon underpants that he tried to sell that time.
It's a coffin. Oh. This is one of the closets of diamonds, crazy shit. Hi, ladies.
Oh, hi. Why doesn't he have glasses? I don't understand this about Americans where this is not, I'm generalizing obviously, but I've seen this in a few videos on TikTok as well where people have like people round or whatever and then they only have like these party cups and they don't actually have glassware or they don't use glassware when people are around and I'm just like, it's weird. Why do you have plastic cups? I understand people that have kids and stuff, they don't want to give them glasses because they're breakable and stuff. Totally get that. But this is an adult.
Back to the maid's quarters for me.
Let me know. After an hour, I'll turn on the air.
God's sake.
Do you want to go in here?
There's a code.
No one's been in here before.
There's literally a number pad. I've never seen that on a...
Well, it's probably because there's really expensive shit in there, Shane.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you didn't really think he was going to show you the fucking code, did you?
Whoa.
This is so Jaclyn Hill-esque. Is that what Jaclyn Hill was trying to do? Do you think Jaclyn Hill wants to be Jeffree or Jeffree wants to be Jaclyn Hill? I don't know neither, but it's just funny.
What's like the most expensive item you have?
A Himalayan Birkin is pretty expensive. This is a collector's item. They make only a few of these a year, and this is from Hermes.
If I remember rightly, this Birkin is like 100 grand.
You can hold her.
How much was this?
That is 125,000.
That's more than my flat. That's more than all of the mortgage I have on my flat. And that's one bag. He didn't buy it for 125 grand, but that's how much it's worth now. That a bag is worth more than my flat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like, take it from me before you can like sue me for it.
And these go up in value because they're so rare. So people that don't fathom like collecting, it's like collecting art. You know what I mean? This is a piece of art, but if you're unaware of this world of fine jewelry and handbags, like they can triple in value later.
Oh.
So in 3 years, it's like, here you go, maybe it's 250K, maybe they go up in value.
See? That's why he's rich, is because he's good with money. He invests in things and he probably gets advice from financial advisors as to what to invest in, whether it be stocks or property or specific things that he knows about, Birkin bags, that go up in value. So yeah, so that's why he's rich. It's because he invests. Like, I guarantee there's probably things he has invested in that have lost him money, but overall, he just hedged his bets, and because of that, he makes a shitload of money.
So it's like investment. So these are like little houses for you.
It's a huge investment. It's like buying property, which I have a lot of property as well. I love investing. That's my thing. I'm a businessman.
At some point today, I want to know how much money you have and where it's coming from.
That's a very fucking personal question to ask, how much money you have. I wouldn't tell someone that. Not that I have a lot of money, but like I wouldn't tell someone how much I have, like in the bank or whatever. If I was a millionaire especially. That's a very, I feel like, inappropriate question. There's living the life as Jeffree Star, and then there's, like, is Jeffree okayed for these questions to be asked?
You know what I mean? Like, I own investment properties around the world. I invest in the marijuana business. I own an entire shipment fulfillment center. You know, I own my merchandise company. I print, manufacture everything myself. So I have about 10 businesses that I'm currently running besides my brand, which is the giant cosmetics company. So people just don't really know about it. I don't talk about it because I don't think it's exciting. I don't think people are going to want to watch or see it.
To be clear, Jeffree doesn't actually show anything bar the makeup side to Shane in any of the series he's done. So him saying that he has like investment or whatever in the marijuana industry, that he owns homes, that he does money in loads of different businesses, probably Morphe. We've seen the conversations that happened.
Oh, you opened the store?
Yeah, so it's called Morphe Brushes. So it's like a company that I invested in, and I have my own brand in the store. Kind of like a Sephora, but like better. Yeah, it's like the new wave. So we have 75 stores opening this year by Christmas. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
congratulations.
And then we're going with
That's
Toronto,
nice.
Australia, England. We go to England in 2 days to open.
Another way around.
But yeah, we don't end up seeing anything but the makeup business. Yeah, he hadn't shown the warehouses, but he doesn't show any of the other parts of his life. So still only showing little bits.
Later today, I'd love to take you to my main warehouse where I ship all my makeup, all the clothes, the whole thing. It's like 30,000 square feet. And then we have other warehouses attached to it. You'll see a whole other side of me that people don't really get to see. So
have you ever shown that before?
No.
Warehouse?
I have 100 employees. I have a whole customer
What? Dude, the guy has a warehouse. How many employees did you think he had? I guess it depends on how big the warehouse is. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fact that he has a clothing manufacturer. Is one of the businesses he does. So he does actually show that. I forgot about that because he shows Sisters Apparel. Remember that?
Cosmetic industry, how big it is. And yeah, you do see all this and people go, oh, you've wasted all this money. Girl, this is just play money. You know what I mean? This is just AdSense.
Not after the adpocalypse, it won't.
What's like a typical day for you? Or are you gonna like break that down for me?
Yeah, we're gonna get you fully ready. We're gonna take you to some of my businesses and we're gonna break it all down and what I really do when I'm not on Snapchat.
Screaming.
Give that to Morgan.
Literally could pay for her life. How much do you think, if you added up everything in this room?
A couple of million? So even the bags alone is like well over probably 500 grand.
Just this room? So if you were to combine the jewelry, the purses, and everything in this room, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 million?
Imagine having that much money. Like I said, how do we know this just isn't a shitload of debt on credit cards? We don't know. Can't take any of his responses seriously.
Work! Work! I think it's cool to show that you can literally come from nothing and the sky's the limit. So
no, this is iconic.
This is expensive.
I want Nate to talk about like when he met me, he owned 7 t-shirts and worked at a pet store. And he didn't know what Gucci was when he met me. He's a small town Michigan kid. They don't have that out there, honey. Gucci's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Nate met me when I had first started my brand. So we always make jokes because people in the early stages of our relationship, I let them in on like the secret of like Nate had never been with a guy before. Yeah. He'd only been with women previous to me, and it was very fascinating to a lot of people. Yeah. But then it turned into he's with you for the money. He only likes you because of da 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 da. And I'm like, my brand.
I didn't even know he had a brand either. I didn't even know he was starting one.
I will say, like, I've always thought that their relationship was genuine. I've never thought for a second that Nate was only with Jeffree for money and stuff. Because, as well, like I say, Nate would probably still be wearing just skateboarding shit and t-shirts if it wasn't for the fact that Jeffree goes out of his way to all these stores and probably says like, oh, this would look really good on you. You know, I guarantee he probably wasn't, I mean, I don't fucking know, I don't know the guy. But like, he doesn't seem like the type to be like, oh my God, let's go to this really expensive store so you can buy me something expensive. You know, he doesn't seem like that type. The way they look at each other is so genuine. Like, you can tell the love they have for each other. So I've never for a second thought that Nate was only with him for the money. So I was not upset, but like, I was sad for Jeffree that he lost a partner that meant so much to him and had been through so much with him as well.
When we met and started dating, my brand took off. Like, I wasn't even doing YouTube when we met. We've been blessed enough to help them. You know, we collabed with my brand last year and did a collection, which we then in turn bought a house in Michigan. Yeah. And his parents live there, and it's our house together.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
that
it's
was
cool
because of your makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah, the family collection.
Nathan has his own lipstick.
Again, like, did you not do any research? You didn't even bother to watch like the videos of his makeup collection. I'm not saying he should know about them buying his parents a house, but you don't know that him and his boyfriend had a family collection together. It was super recent too. It's not even like one from 3 years earlier.
Currently on sale.
Well, anybody that thinks that this is fake, like, is wrong. Yeah. Been like around it and just been like, wow, that's cute. So like, yeah, no, it's real. Oh fuck, sorry.
Shame.
Well, this is so sweet. Let's get out of here before I ruin $7 million worth of things.
Okay, great.
Are we talking like?
Yes. Never said that out loud before.
That's in the third part, I'm pretty sure, not in the second part. Because the second part is just him getting, like, his makeup done, basically, right? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video and my reaction introspectively to a video from 5 years ago. I'm going to do a Predator video next week, so just make sure to, if you want to see it, to make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because that'll notify you when I post and what I'm posting, so that you can be notified of the videos that you are interested in. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. There was actually quite a few funny moments. I forget how funny they can be together. I feel like in the more recent series that I've seen from like watching Nick DeRamio and Fat Jack and everything, I feel like it's more forced, whereas this series is more genuine, you know? I think that's why a lot of people like them together, and that's why their series do very, very well. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys stick around, and I hope to see you all very much in the next video. Bye!